Hello coders, welcome to my video. In this video, we'll study about the two-dimension arrays. In the earlier video, we have studied about the single dimension arrays in which all the elements or the memory that is accommodated in this array is of continuous, in the form of a linear, 1D array. But in here, we have the two-dimension matrix of the memory in the form of rows and columns included it. Right. Okay, so how to initialize the 2D arrays? So I will take the 2D array of strings. Okay, so I'll take character star array str. Then we have two brackets here. Okay, so first bracket is for rows and the second bracket is for columns. So I am initializing two rows and three columns. Okay. So as we see in the 1D array, we need to flush this memory to zero. So this is the one way in which we can, initialize this 2D array in which all the rows and columns will be zero. Okay. And the second thing, if we want to initialize it more, so what I will do, uh, I will take this curly braces and inside that I will take mm, the name of the fruits. Okay, apple, mango, and papaya. Okay, and the second row I will take dog. Here I'll take cat and we have fox. Okay, so here what I have initialized the first row and the first column is this, first row and second column is this, first row and third column is this. Okay, and this is the second row in which we have second row and first column, second row and second column, and second row and third column. Okay, so this is one more way of initializing this array. Okay, so let's print it. Let's see how to print this 2D array. So I will take one for loop for I less than, I think we have this for rows, so it's 2. So 0 and 1, and then the second will be of column. Okay, so for column, I will be taking for int j is equal to 0, j less than. So how many columns are there? Three columns are there. So 0, 1, 2. Okay, and then we have j plus plus, and then we take the curly braces again. So inside this, what I will be doing, I will be printing array elements. Okay, so here we have array. I will take percentage d that for rows and this for column, and the value of this will be here, and here we'll do percentage s. Okay, so how to print this value? So we have array. So here I'll put the row number and then we have the short. We have array strings, right? So I'll save it. I'll try to compile it. Okay. Once I run this program, oh, here I haven't mentioned the value of I and j. Okay, so now we have three of these elements. So I'll compile again and run this executable. Okay, so here we have the zeroth row and zero column, or the first column here is apple, then we have mango, then we have papaya. Similar in the second row, uh, with the index of 1, we have dog, cat and fruits. So this is how we are initializing it. So what if I put null here, okay, and I put the null here. So if I save it and I again compile it and run it, so you see you will get the value of the null. And if I have two elements here only, not the third one, okay, so if I take till here only, okay, so the second row only have one element, and the first row has two elements. And let's compile it and see what is the value. Okay, so you have apple, papaya, and third one is null. And here we have dog as a first, then we have two nulls. Okay, so this is one way of initializing of this array. Okay, so we can initialize this array without this row value, because this row value can be taken automatically as well. Okay, so if I save it and run it, we'll get the value. Okay, still we get the value, the same value. Okay, so in here what we did is we have this rows and column as static values. So how to make it dynamic? So we have to calculate the number of rows and the number of columns over here. So let's calculate the size of the full array. So size array, okay, is equal to, we have size of operator that is used to calculate the size of this array, and the arrow string here, and how to calculate the rows, the total number of rows. So what I will do is rows is equal to size of this array divided by the size of array string with single row. Okay, let's check first whether we get this value or not. So I will print the size of array is equal to percentage d comma rows is equal to percentage d, and here we have size of array, or size array is the name of that. Okay, and the second is rows, so it will be rows only. So what we are using in the row is we taken the whole array number of bytes and we divide by the first row array of bytes. Okay, so if I save it and to try to compile it, check whether we are getting the correct rows or not. So here if you see, the size of the array is 24 bytes. Okay, so it will consist of all these elements, and then we have the number of rows is 2, Okay, so how to calculate the number of columns? Okay, so I'll take the column as well. So here I'll take size of array string, and here I'll take the first row size divided by the size of here I need to take array string of first column. So 0 and 0. So this is the pointer array. So what is the value here? If I save it, let's check whether we are getting the correct rows or not. Oh, sorry, I haven't put it here. Column, and here I put comma and column is equal to percentage 3. Save it, compile and run it. Okay, so here you see the column is 3, row is 2, and the total size of this array is 24 bytes, which is here we have two rows. Okay, 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, 6, and 6 fours are 24. Okay, so 4 bytes of this character pointer we have here. So if I take the size of character pointer also, size of char ptr is equal to size of character star here, and if I print it here, size character star is equal to percentage t. Here we have char pointer. Save it, compile and run it. Okay, so you see the size of the character pointer is 4 bytes, and 4 multiplied by 2, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. So we have the total size of the array is 24. So when we divide the total size of the array with the this first row elements, so it will give us the number of rows. Similarly, if we want to calculate the number of columns, then we'll take the first row and divide it by one first column. It will give us the number of columns, and this is how we can calculate the size. And if we want to put it in here, what I will do, I will have rows here, then we have the column here. Okay, so everything remains the same. Then if I increase the size of this, okay, so here I'll put um, cabbage, and second is lady finger. Save it. Okay, then I compile it again. So you see, you are getting the second or the third row, and as per index it's second, but it's third row. So this is how we can calculate the values, print the values of the 2D arrays, and initialization all in the same video. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next session. Thanks.